That's right, Jeremy. We're spending our morning at the Winnipeg Fire Training Academy running through some scenarios that people who are training here would run through so they are prepared when emergency calls. And Public Education Coordinator Mark Prue, you're about to put me through what looks to be some sort of rat trap. What is this unit?
This is called our Confined Space training. So what you're going to do is go in head first. And most collapsed buildings collapse in the middle. You have your dead space in the corners, so you're going to go in head first. You're going to rotate to your left, get the tank in the corner, crawl, make your way to the basement drop, and you're going to get through into the basement drop, getting by all the conduits, the make-believe conduits, electrical wiring and all that, so you can get to the fire. The idea is following the hose, determining the length of the hose as to where you're at within that building, and then getting yourself out of there.
All right, so I'm going to navigate my way through a collapsed building, and the hose is my guide.
That's it.
All right, think I can do this?
I know you can.
All right, here we go. Let's try it out.
We'll talk you through it.
Okay. How am I doing?
Okay, in you go first. Okay, now you're past. Now rotate to your left to get your tank in the corner. Okay.
Still following that hose, so I have my guiding principle. Yeah. But there's all the wires and stuff everywhere.
So now when you hit a coupling on the hose, you know you've gone at least 100 feet. That's your guide. Now, if you ever get caught, for most firefighters, if they get trapped in an impossible situation, we have our Mayday scenario. You can hit your Mayday and it'll start screaming, firefighter down.
All right.
And it'll tell you, firefighters will come in and get you out of that scenario.
Gotcha.
Okay, now remember to keep swimming. Now you're hooked. You're hooked. Just get your arm back. There you go. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. That's the idea. Okay, now you've reached your basement.
All right, I'm at the basement now. What? I gotta go downstairs. I gotta drop through a hole in the floor. Okay, I'm going into the basement. It's very dark in here. Oh man.
You're breathing heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty warm inside of there, and there's no fires even going on. Plus, I got all this gear. How much does this gear weigh?
Well, if you're bringing anything else, but as is, about 60 pounds right now.
But if I was a firefighter, I would also be carrying tools like an axe or extra hose.
Exactly. The good news is you're not claustrophobic.
I passed the test apparently, but I only did a mini version of this because you guys actually make people train much further. I just went through the short version of this course.
Basically, you did a basement drop. We usually go around the whole house, and then you find actually a mannequin as you'll try and find a victim.
Okay.
And haul that victim out. That victim can weigh as much as 75 to 100 pounds also.
Oh, wow. I always appreciated what you guys do, but now I have a new appreciation for it. Thank you so much, Mark.
You're quite welcome.
Guys, I know I probably sound like Darth Vader with asthma right now, but that was pretty tough.
Well, and that's just a small sampling. You get an example of what these people go through on a day-to-day basis.
I couldn't imagine it. Like, this was pretty difficult, but you throw in the heat, the fire, the panic and fear that you have to suppress to go save people. But it's really important to have things like this so people can practice their skills in a controlled environment like this. So when duty calls, they're very prepared and know exactly what to do to help save the rest of us.
That's it. We appreciate the people who, those first responders, and the training they go through to make sure that they're ready to go. Well done, Drew. Go take a break, buddy.
All right, thanks a lot. See you guys soon.
Yeah, that is
working hard.
That's a tough job. It takes a certain kind of person to be able to head in there, not knowing what they're going into, what the situation is, and be able to jump to the situation and rescue people.
Thank goodness for our first responders. Just imagine those people who, everybody has a friend who hates getting in elevators. It's just too closed and too confined. Just imagine being that person doing that thing. Some amazing stuff when it comes to training our first responders. Going to take a break. Coming up on BT, plenty more, including your chance to go see, you get to go see The Great Gatsby before anybody else. This is your last chance to win tickets to go see Leonardo DiCaprio. We got that and more coming up on BT.